I didn't expect the Demon Lord level USS to be mercilessly crushed. He's also a Demon Lord level Dungeon Guardian. Yet Amon flicked him away effortlessly with just a snap of his fingers. Right after the team had just defeated the Skeleton Warriors, the Dungeon Overseer Amon suddenly appeared before them. He intended to use his Evil Eye skill to control their minds, but he discovered that Jack and the others were immune to mental attacks. However, when facing Amon's raw power, even Jack, the strongest tank, struggled to hold the line. Not only that, even when USS and Emma launched a joint assault, Amon treated them like helpless children. He kicked each of them away with a single blow. Whitehair and Emma tried using magic attacks, but Amon easily neutralized them with a swirling wind barrier. At that moment, the protagonist leapt up to launch an attack. Amon dodged it with ease. He was about to mock them, but Lisa, who had been waiting patiently, hit him with a gravity spell. It slammed Amon hard into the ground. Unfortunately, even on the ground, Amon's power remained unaffected. With just another snap of his fingers, he sent USS flying again with ease. Then Jack used a flash stone to temporarily blind Amon. Blinded, Amon quickly took a hit. Everyone thought the battle was over, but then Amon's wounded body began to emit a massive surge of magic. As the tornado dissipated, a giant wolf appeared before them. Its roar alone unleashed a crushing pressure that left everyone gasping for air. Seeing this, Jack wanted USS to transform too, but USS said if he transformed, he might not be able to distinguish friend from foe and would attack indiscriminately. So Jack had no choice but to let USS fight in human form, even though he couldn't transform. After taking some time to gather his magic, he was still able to slash through Amon's seemingly indestructible hide. Then Jack used a full-powered taunt skill. In response, Amon entered his second form. This one focused on wind magic. Jack noticed that the gem on Amon's forehead was glowing green, so he figured the gem was the source of Amon's magic. He immediately told Lisa to cast a dispel spell to eliminate the wind barrier. Jack led the team to buy Lisa time to chant her spell. After a round of coordinated attacks, Lisa finally finished her incantation. With one dispel spell, the wind barrier was rendered useless. Seeing this, Amon tried to flee, but Whitehair blocked her escape route. Then, the protagonist converted all his previously depleted shield energy and drove it straight into Amon's... Jack realized this move was no joke. He quickly ordered everyone to get out of the way, but the hurricane's speed still managed to engulf Jack and the others. Lisa and the others outside clearly heard the sound of shield shattering, but Jack had the protagonist's plot armor, so even without his shield, he barely withstood the attack. Emma and USS weren't so lucky. Both were knocked out of the fight by the hurricane. Seeing this, Jack ignored his own condition and told Lisa and Whitehair to heal them first. At that moment, Amon tried to use wind magic again, but due to extreme exhaustion, he couldn't even summon the wind. Both sides were completely drained. They could barely move, let alone finish each other off. At this critical moment, Emma stepped forward. It turned out the team had a secret fusion skill, but it had always been the older sister in control of the body. The younger sister wasn't very familiar with, so she couldn't land a hit on Amon. Jack encouraged the younger sister not to imitate her sister too much. She needed to fight in her own style using that body. Jack also noticed that USS usually used magic as a shield to block attacks. Sure enough, Jack used magic to successfully block one of Amon's claw strikes, and by increasing the magic output, he could even deflect Amon's claws.
お姉ちゃんじゃなくてこれが私なりの戦い方。
なんて威力だ。それぞれの属性の魔法を剣に乗せたのか。
これで決めます。
4属性全てを一気にぶつける気か。